With your knees bent, and draw your right knee into your chest, just an easy Ardha Apanasana. Couple breaths, just draw right knee to chest, shoulders heavy, shoulders relaxed, elbows heavy, hang out. When you feel ready, if you feel ready, let your right knee drop to the right. You're still holding it, so you're keeping it close to your chest, and let your left knee drop to the left. Notice, probably for most of you, although some of you might be feeling stuff in the right side, just notice what your left hip is telling you when you drop. Is it outer hip? Is it inner thigh? Is it lower back? What is it that you're experiencing here? Take a couple more breaths. Just giving yourself a baseline. Come back through center, set your right foot down, draw your left knee in, just easy. Just hug it straight into your chest. And notice, now I got a lot of feedback on my left hip. So now that I'm pulling my left thigh in, I'm getting similar feedback and maybe even a little bit more interesting feedback than I did with it out. Now just check in. And if you didn't get much feedback on your left hip, you might not be getting a lot here. And then let your right knee drop open and let your left knee drop open. So the first one is centered, the second one is dropped out. So you're getting a different angle on your hip, and that will give you different feedback in general. So I'm only telling you what I'm feeling so you can start to put together. Because I'm hugging my left knee in and dropping it out, I'm not getting as much intensity in a good way. So now I'm learning that when I keep the leg closer to me and it's turned out, it feels better in my hip than when I just let the hip go where it wants to go. So these are just things to take in and note on yourself so that you have a better way, both knees to chest, of working with your body. Couple breaths, just super simple. We're just doing an exploration of variations of Apanasana and Ardha Apanasana. Now let your knees fall open, but you're holding them, right? Now, some of you might be getting the opposite because for a lot of us, bringing the knees and the hips into full flexion, as you're pretty much doing here by holding your legs to your chest, even though they're wide, that can illuminate stuff. Deep breath in, full breath out. Two more things. Hold your right knee now, extend your left leg long. This is the classic Ardha Apanasana. Notice if the feedback on your left hip or your right hip is shifted when you've shifted how you're doing the pose. Keep your upper body relaxed. One more breath here. And exhale, change, left knee in, right leg long. Give yourself a couple moments to check in. Notice the changes. For me, today on this exploration, it's all left hip. The right hip doesn't have a lot going on. And depending on the leg position, depends on how much I'm experiencing. Deep breath in, relax shoulders, relax elbows. One more breath here. And then bend both of your knees, bring your feet together and drop into butterfly, reclined butterfly, or Supta Baddha Konasana for a few breaths. And notice again, what's the feedback here? Both hips, one hip more than the other, front hip, side hip, back hip, where are you really getting it? Deep breath in, full breath out. Can you let go a little bit more for two more breaths? And now finally the opposite, internal rotation, which we have not done with the hips yet. Knees in, feet wide, And you could even take it one step further, bring your right knee up and across your body towards your left shoulder. You're not going to be able to, it's not going to go very far. And now you're adding in that bigger flexion at the hip with an internal rotation. Take a breath in, relax your upper body. Take a breath out. Put your right knee back to starting position and then take the left knee in, and it won't be anywhere near your right shoulder, but that's the direction you're pointing. Good Barbette. Breath in and out, noticing if the feedback is the same or if it's different or deeper or less. My feedback is come back to constructive rest, bring your right arm on top of your left arm, take constructive rest, everybody. My feedback is it doesn't seem to matter what I do, my left hip is bothering me. Okay, eagle arms if you like, constructive arms if that's better. Breath in, reach arms, hold the pose, or if you're ready for some more activity, exhale, lift up as high as you can off your shoulder blades and circle to the right 8 times. Come up as high off the shoulder blades as you can. Two more. Come back down, take a breath in. Exhale, open your arms, take a breath in again. Exhale, left on top of right, constructive rest, super easy, feel free to stay here. Or evolve to some variation of eagle, stay here. Or if you like a little more activity, lift up off of your shoulder blades. You might need to rock and roll a little side to side to make that happen. And stirs to the left. Good, Penny. Stirs to the left. That's it, Stevie Ann. Good, Patty. Last one. Come all the way down. Softly cactus your arms and bring your elbows a little bit lower than they want to arrive so that your shoulders can relax. That's it. And wave your knees back and forth, just side to side. Doesn't matter which direction you're going in. And as I said, I think we did this on Monday. As you're waving side to side, try to keep your ankles relaxed. So you're just letting your body roll through the inner and outer foot respectively as you go side to side. If it feels nice, turn your head each direction. So when you're going to the left, head to the left. When you're going to the right, head to the right. We're going to land on the left side. Windshield wiper twist. Now, if you're one who feels a lot of tension in the top knee, the right knee in this case, slide your right ankle and knee on top of each other so you have more support for the knee joint. In this position, the foot in the shin bone can kind of drag and shift the experience of the knee. So just take that out of it. Some of you love this pose and you love to put your left foot on top of your right knee. Go for that if you like. Choose here, do I just need to rest and breathe, or do I want a little more? If that's you, interlace your fingers and reach them above your head. Spend about 2 or 3 breaths stretching your fingers back so you're getting a nice opening for the wrist and the finger joints. And you could opt to stay here. This is a little more active variation. Or for ab work, lift off of both shoulder blades, pull back through your fingers, look slightly up so your neck isn't reaching too far forward, and squeeze. Slow pulse. Slow pulse. When I say squeeze, what I'm asking you to do is squeeze right rib cage to right hip bone. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. If it's too much on your neck, you could loose the interlace and support your head with your hand. Squeeze, squeeze. We have 4 more. It's 4, 3, 2. Everything comes back down into the twist. Take a moment, take a breath. Hug both knees into your chest, back to Ardha Appanasana, or both, it's not actually, it's Appanasana, not Ardha. And then allow yourself to stir your legs apart and together about 3 or 4 times one way. And then 3 or 4 times the other way. Bring both knees towards your chest. Variation of Happy Baby. So this is an easier variation of Happy Baby for most of us. You could also hold the back of your knees and lift your feet to the sky. That's a little deeper. Usually start to feel a little more action on this variation. And some of you are totally fine reaching up, grabbing your feet, and then using some strength of your upper body to drive your thighs down a little more clearly as you open your thighs away from one another. There's also that. It's a thigh down move and a thigh out move. Good. If you'd like to dial up the abs, bring your feet together. Exhale, lift your upper body up. Hold your feet or reach your arms forward and squeeze your thighs in. So this is a variation of crow pose on the back for 8, for 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring everything back through center. Separate your feet. Feet down, knees bent, hips lift up. Setu Bandha. Walk your shoulder blades underneath yourself. Breath in, breath out. Great. We're holding the pose, or if you're ready for a little more work, right knee to your chest, turn your thigh out. Bring your right toes to your left knee. Reach out, turned out, tap in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap. Reach out, tap in. Reach out, tap in. 4 more. It's 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back through center, right foot down, left knee to your chest, turn your thigh out, tap your knee with movement. Here we go. Breathe out, tap in, breathe out, tap in. Your leg is in a turned out position. Out, tap in. It's 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Everything back through start position. Lower your hips, feet wide, knees together, soft cactus of your arms. Drop both knees to the right. So option A is where you landed. Option B could be right foot on top of left knee. Option C, stack your legs. Take the knees out of it. Good work. Decide if you're hanging out or if you're interlacing your hands and reaching your arms overhead. Really pulling back through your fingers, getting a nice rich stretch. If you're doing more of the hanging out idea, you'll just hold this for about 8 breaths and then relax again. If you want the movement, lift up off of your shoulder blades, squeeze left rib cage to left hip, and pulse. That's it. Good, Catherine. Pulse. Pulse. Good, Eva Marie. Pulse. Good, Sid. Pulse. That's it, Paula. 4, 3. We're doing 8 more. Keep it really small and controlled. Good, Lori. Hand could come behind your head if you need the extra support. 8, 7, 6. You got it, Shosh. 5, 4, 3. Really small. 2. We all meet back in the twist. Take a couple of breaths. Good, Elena.